and gentlemen, the director of the Mercury Theater and star of these broadcasts, Orson Welles.
John had called and said, we're doing the War of the Worlds. We're going to do an old radio show on the stage of the Grand Theater. I'm just waiting for the question and hoping in the back of my mind that he's going to ask me to do Orson Welles.
It's the only live show you'll want to see with your eyes closed.
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century, this world was being watched closely by intelligences greater than man's, and yet as mortal as his own.
This is a way of paying back to the community with an older style of art form.
I can make out a small beam of light against the mirror.
It's just a fun way to raise money for a beautiful theater that I'm happy to be a volunteer at.
Opening day, May 7th, 1937, several dignitaries on stage, the largest happening in Grand Island at that time, the largest neon sign anywhere this side of Omaha, and Wally Kemp was on stage that evening for opening day. Wally Kemp, everybody remembers him as Uncle Wally.
He was a people person, had a smile on his face all the time.
He said, if you're not going to have hoopla and ballyhoo promoting an event, he said, don't even bother.
I was a doorman. We had a movie while I was here called Sainted Sisters. These sisters were gold diggers and they were after the money. They put me in a bathing suit with a barrel around me, with suspenders on the barrel, and I had to walk down the street here advertising the Sainted Sisters.
There was a movie called Getting Gertie's Garter, and we have a picture of two of his young employees running through the Grand Theater, and you can see this girl's garter and the boy chasing behind her. They would do little skits like The Milkman, a fake cow out on the street, and somebody on a milking stool milking this fake cow.
And it was all part of getting people here to see these movies. It worked.
This was the place to be on Saturday in Grand Island. We would line up all the way around the corner. This Grand Theater was packed with kids. In the 70s, the popularity of coming here wasn't as great. We got VHS tapes, you know, you were able to watch movies at home, cable came along. Everyone wanted to experience that new thing of sitting at home and watching a movie.
It was a big empty spot. It was like the smile of downtown had a tooth missing. Several of us got together downtown and formed a nonprofit group called the Grand Foundation. The owners of the theater wanted to give the building away for their tax purposes. We've been able to raise money and turn this into the showplace again that it once was in 1937.
It's got style. You look at this and it's just a beautiful thing to see.
You get a larger-than-life experience. You've got this huge screen on a stage in front of you, and you're sitting in these plush, comfortable seats.
Your world has sheltered one of my citizens.
You've got that big movie sound around you.
After going to the little black boxes out at the malls, to come in here and see this, it's beautiful. There's something to look at while you're waiting for the movie. everybody's getting together to help make this place better and keep it vital and working in town.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt our program of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the
New Jersey. Professor Pearson and myself.
32 meters.
Citizens of the nation, I shall not try to conceal the
Fire!
I can give you no authoritative information.
Listen, please. Do you hear it?
This is Orson Welles, ladies and gentlemen, out of character to assure you that the War of the Worlds has no further significance than as the holiday offering it was intended to be.
What's better than keeping memories alive? You know, that's why we do this.
You will be relieved, I hope, to learn that we didn't mean it, and that both institutions are still open for business.
The community is the Grand, and the Grand is the community.